Okay, welcome to my show. And it's lovely, lovely for me to be able to introduce this lovely lady. Okay, she's appeared in things like Hello, Hello, Savage Hearts, Inspector Morse, Life Without George, Minder, which I've done as well. Great series that was. Bergerac, Drummonds, A View to a Kill, the big Bond film, and of course Octopussy. That's just to name a few of this gorgeous lady's credits. Welcome to you, Carole.
Well, that was a wonderful intro. Thanks for having me on your show, Mike.
It's great to have you on, and as my listeners know, I do have a passion for Bond movies. It's a feature in my show every week. So how wonderful it is to have a proper Bond girl on the show.
Well, thank you very much. It changed my life, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
When I got Bond, I never really looked back after that, and it was an amazing adventure.
But to begin with, how did you get into this funny business called show business?
Well, I started off, I mean, I'm going to go way back. I started off at Lucy Clayton's. It sounds very old-fashioned now, but it was like a grooming school. They took me on as a model, and from there I did a TV show called Sale of the Century, where the casting director spotted me. They were looking for Bond girls, basically, and who were comfortable in front of the camera and who could talk a little bit, and I can talk a little bit. So after 3 or 4 interviews, I got the job. I got the part on Octopussy. That was the first one.
Amazing. So that must have been overpowering for you, because the Bond films are so big in the hype and the press, and that must have been a bit of a shock to you with all the attention that it grabs and things like that. How did you cope?
Well, I was nervous about going up for it because I kept thinking, well, I'm not the skinniest and I'm not the prettiest, so you better give them a bit, make them laugh, or make them remember you, really. So I came to London, and I remember buying myself the most expensive dress I ever bought at that time. It was a red suede dress and high red suede boots with fringes on me. You couldn't miss me, really.
Marvellous.
And I went for the interview, and it was quite scary. And there's Cubby Broccoli there, lovely Jerry Giroux, head of publicity, and Barbara was there, Cubby's daughter, the great John Glenn. And you walk into this panelled room and you think, oh my goodness me, this is terrifying. But anyway, they were very lovely, very charming. At the very end, I don't know why I said it, and I just turned around and went, it's been really great to meet you. So I guess I'll see you on the set then, will I? And they all just roared with laughter, but cheeky monkey, probably.
Good.
And I was living in Manchester at the time, and I got on the train, no mobiles then, of course. And I got back to my flat, and there was a message on my answer phone from my agent. She said, I don't know what you've done or said. So, but they loved you and they want you back next week. And please wear the same outfit that you wore this time. And I thought, well, thank God for that. I can't afford another outfit.
That's it.
So I was over the moon. So that's how I got my foot through the door, basically.
Well, that's
so it's through Sale of the Century, really.
That's incredible, because obviously joining that kind of marketing machine, you must have enjoyed the locations. What was it like working with the likes of Roger Moore? I mean, that must have been wonderful, because he was huge.
Well, the answer to that, he's just a lovely man. He had it all, really. I mean, he was devastatingly handsome, charismatic, wonderful, wicked sense of humour. Didn't take himself too seriously. Was, quite, used to tease us and himself. And and he was just delightful, actually. I was very lucky. We went off to India. That was the first time. It was like a dream come true, really. And the Lake Palace Hotel, we stayed in Udaipur in Rajasthan. And they put all the girls on the island, and to keep us safe, I think. It was Octopus's Island in the film, but it was quite funny. Each night, I think the crew and any of the other guys from the mainland, so to speak, would get boats over to visit us all. So we were like captive on the island, thinking they would be kept safe.
Amazing! What a great story!
It was a great time.
Oh. Incredible. So obviously that would have led to a logical conclusion to lead you into Octopussy. Was that a foregone conclusion, or did you have to go through the process again?
Well, no, Octopussy was the first film I did. Octopussy was the first film I did in India, and then I was very lucky. I went on a world tour promoting it.
Yeah. And
after I'd been on the world tour, I came back home, and I remember I was cleaning up the cat litter and doing the laundry. And I thought, well, that's a bit of a contrast. Now, where does my life go from here, really? It's been so exciting for the last, year or two. And anyway, the phone went, and it was John Glenn. And the director of Octopussy, and he said, Carole, hi. I said, John, you'll never guess what I'm doing. And I told him what I was doing. He laughed. He said, Carole, have you got big tits and can you whistle? I said, sorry. I said, well, I've got sort of medium-sized ones and I can whistle badly inwards. So he said, okay, do you want a job on the next film then? I went, as what? And he said, well, it's a cabaret artist. It's an illusionist with butterflies, and she's like the whistling girl at the top of the Eiffel Tower. You know, it's a stage act, it's a cabaret act. We're looking for somebody. We all said, what about Carole? And I went, oh my God, that would be amazing. I said, you're not joking, are you? So I'd love to do it. I said, right, we'll send a car tomorrow. You're on. So that's how I got onto View to a Kill.
So whistling and wearing sexy, lovely dresses with medium size.
They've done me in the end. I'm not very good. Can you believe it? I can whistle inwards really badly.
Yeah.
And I don't scream that well either. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I got the part, and I was on the next film. I was absolutely over the moon.
Yeah, well, you look stunning on the screen anyway. So, I mean, they've got at least half of what they wanted. Wow.
No, so that was very special. So we went off to Pinewood, and we didn't go to Paris. It was all staged at Pinewood. And and then after I'd finished filming it, it was over about a week maybe, or 10 days. And I rang up the office when they finished the film with the whole of View to a Kill. Rang up Young Productions and went, hello, it's Carole here. I wouldn't do it now, I don't think. I said, just thinking, I went on the last world tour and I didn't go everywhere. So if you want any help with the girls, I can go all the places I didn't go to before. And I can be like a Bond mummy, like a bunny mum, whatever, call it what you like. But anyway, and guess what? I got the phone call and off I went around the world again. So I had about 4 years on and off, I call it bonding, having the most wonderful time. We worked hard, but we were looked after so well, and it was an amazing adventure to travel and to do all the TV shows, the film premieres, and radio shows. I learned a lot, and also had a wonderful time
because of the fact that it was non-technological when those big films were released. The actual excitement and buzz around big film releases then was enormous, wasn't it? Huge.
Absolutely massive. I mean, we used to in Japan, we eventually got mobbed. They had to get guards. We had bodyguards and whatever, but that was quite something. I didn't get nervous or frightened, but it was quite overwhelming, really.
I bet.
It was a massive, big press junket worldwide, which is much bigger than it's and at that time, which is sort of like the late 80s. That's what they did, and it was that's what really pushed the film along and promoted it. Well, all the big press junkets around the world.
Great stories. And for this week, because we can always get you on again, we've run out of time. But what I would like to say, it's been an unbelievable time for all of us this last year, and we're all warriors. I call us all for sort of trooping through what we've all witnessed in the last year. But I'll hand you over to the listeners so that you can empower them with your enthusiastic voice and a message for them, and you can then say your goodbyes your way to my listeners this week, Carole. So over to you.
Well, I just want to sort of say how we've all been through it all, and it's brought some of us closer together when we can see each other. And it's made us, I speak for myself anyway, focus on what's important and what's not important. And when we get out of all this, what we really want to do and who is special in our lives. And hopefully we come out as being I hope we're kinder to each other and appreciate each other more. I think that's what I've learned from it. I think it's been very tough for a lot of people. Mentally, I think it's been quite a strain. We're social animals and we need each other. I think just focus on what you want, be kind to each other, and embrace our freedom again. I think that's how I feel about everything.
Well, for now, thank you, Carole, so much, and goodbye for now.
Thank you, Mike. Lovely talking to you. Hi there, it's Carole Ashby here, a double Bonder. I did 2 Bond films, and that was Octopussy and View to a Kill. And I don't know about you, but I really can't wait for this next Bond film to come out. It's been a long time coming, but it'll be well worth it. That's what I hear through the grapevine anyway. Love to everyone, and yes, looking forward to the Bond film coming out. Take care. Bye.